Given the time that we are in now, it is 2025. We have a new president. We have a new cabinet. How important do you feel your work is in this particular moment as we move forward? We can start anywhere, anyone can answer.
We always believe that make it look back as old as the Bible, and I feel like the poets, the griots, the storytellers have always been the ones to write the history of the day. It's from their perspective, and their creation births a certain narrative, that if you don't follow, you are writing the history of today as it relates to our experience, and I think that's important for every poet.
Off of what she's saying, I feel that it's ever so important for all of our work, or my work and other Black and Brown artists' work to continue forward, especially during these times. It's very prevalent because, one, we have someone who's trying to make sure our history is erased or not talked about, hidden away, so that we can forget, and we shouldn't be in a space where we should never forget.
We are griots, so our job is to tell the story of history of now and hopefully help people to propel themselves into the future. The weapon of a poet is always their words, their words, their words. And one of the things that I encourage our poets, our group to do is to be published. And I find myself saying to them always that even after we're gone, those words on those pages will outlive us, they will touch somebody, they will help somebody understand who we really are.
We all have our own perspectives, so I think it's good that we all have our own opinions. We all come from different generations, so generationally we will view things differently. So I feel like that would be beneficial for the future. So we write what we went through now, we carry that on to see what happens within the 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, and so on. So what we experience now, we will learn from it, we'll write about it, and then we can redirect it for the new generation.
According to me, I'm a fan of history, right? Because history is horizontal, it's not vertical, right? So we live it. And I learned as a child, we talked about earlier about being a vibration, right? Science class and God, right? And when you speak a word out of your mouth, the vibrations of your mouth and the words that you form changes the environment. And in second, third grade, you learn about the butterfly effect. And the butterfly, might start a hurricane across the world, or a ripple in the pond, or a rock in the pond, I started typhoon, because everything is tied together. So I'm always misspoken because I'm dyslexic. So early on, right, they were like, oh, she's so brilliant, but it didn't translate because I couldn't get it out written, right? And then I was put in a space where I couldn't speak it, right? So I was trapped, right? It's trapped in my brain sometimes over and over again. But being able to speak it out and having the boldness to speak it out and speaking in its time, that's why I would never be silenced by anybody.